Hey Savvy Pre-Meds, Rob here. Every year I sit down with dozens of students who didn't get into med school to help them figure out why. And it's not low grades or a bad MCAT that's the most common reason I see. The most common is pre-meds screw up their application timeline. How? Well, first, they don't know when to apply. Because most med schools use rolling admissions and because pre-meds are type A, about half of the students we work with submit their application the day it opens. So a rough rule of thumb is early June is applying early, late June is applying medium, and anything July and beyond is late. So that's a full 14 months that you apply before you plan to start med school. And where else in your life do you spend 14 months preparing? Probably the Olympics, maybe your wedding, but not many places. The second biggest timeline mistake is pre-meds don't take a gap year when they should. So the average age for starting med school is 24, which means most pre-meds take 2 gap years. And if you're not feeling 100% ready to apply, then you probably should take one too. The third mistake is pre-meds don't prepare well for the MCAT the first time they take it. So ideally, you take the MCAT the summer before you apply. And while you can take it in the spring, you have to commit to your test date, psychologically. And the secret to do that is to take a full-length practice MCAT before you start to prepare. Most pre-meds treat this first diagnostic MCAT a little like an STD test. You know you should probably get tested, but you're scared to find out the results. Don't be. You're pre-med. You don't have time for hooking up. Mistake number 4 is they don't get organized about letters of rec. So many pre-meds need to ask for 5 letters of recommendation, 2 from science professors who know them well. And at this point, if you're applying this cycle, either you know those letter writers or you don't, but delaying asking for them will only cause you harm. Mistake number 5 is pre-meds don't pre-write their secondary essays. There is a tidal wave of essays coming your way. If you apply to 30 med schools, you're going to have to write 70 unique pages of essays. And if you wait until these essays come over the summer to write them, you're going to drown. Mistake number 6 is many pre-meds don't continue to communicate with med schools. So the most common response after interviewing at a med school isn't an acceptance or a rejection, it's a wait list. So think of med schools like a needy significant other. They want you to prove how much you love them. So stay in touch with them. I hope you'll join our free community of pre-meds at savvypremed.com. You can discover a better way to apply with loads of articles, tools, and tips. And if you found this video useful, be sure to subscribe because there will be new videos every week. Good luck.